Hello. All right, we're live. I'm going to give just a second for anyone to hop on and hang out with us for our Eyes of March. And my kids thought I needed that for any kind of St. Patrick's Day live. So here we go. Here we are. St. Patrick's Day. We're going to do all things green. I do have some foundation on already, but that is it. So looking a little bare. And we are going to be working with some of these beautiful Chroma Fusion eyeshadows. So you guys can see those. I'll tell you the colors as we get going. But we're going to focus on eyes tonight. And I don't think that I can zoom in anymore. But I do have my ring light on as bright as it will go. So maybe you guys can see pretty good there. Okay. All right. So we're going to work on our 2 green eyeshadows that we have. So we have some green going on. We have an Emerald Noir and a Moss eyeshadow. Those are the 2 greens that we have. And I can definitely tell that this side is brighter. So I am going to be doing this eye so you guys can see that. Now, when you're working with your eyes, you have a couple options for a primer. So I personally like to use a shade lighter than what I am, kind of like for under my eyes. So I actually use a deep ivory before, or I will use a an eye primer. And we did have an eye primer, so I still have that. And I also use the, what am I trying to say? Cream eyeshadows. So we're going to use a cream color brush and I'm going to put it all over. Getting ready for St. Patty's Day. If you guys end up watching this or watching the replay, what do you do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Do you go anywhere? Do you dress up? Is you putting on your green undies and that is like the extent of it? What does that look like for you? Okay, perfect. So it's just a little bit lighter. I wish I could get, if I use my phone flashlight. I feel like it's going to be right here in order for that to work. Maybe I have to do that in a minute. Okay. So the other thing that you can do is take a cream color, like one of our liquid eyeshadows. This is Light Beam. This one looks really good green, so that's also an option. Green color brush. And let's do the other side with this. Just taking it and pressing it in, moving it around. Crease proof, crack proof. This one's amazing. That's my favorite. And it's very forgiving. So if you use this underneath like a primer, then if you're like using all different colors, it's gonna be one that you can mess up and miss, and it's really fine. Okay, so let's take it all over eyeshadow, and I go with our crystalline or candlelight, which is gonna be these two right here. That's crystalline and that's candlelight. And one is like a little bit more of a silver color and the other one is more of a tan, but they're both shimmer. So I'm probably going to take the crystalline more around the brows. I shouldn't say around the brows, right below the brows. And with this product, it is such a high pigment. Whoops, I got a little green on there. I can already see it. Can you guys see right there? No, can't. It is crease proof, fade proof, and really pigment rich. It's also gonna be, oh my goodness, colored all the way down, like every layer down. You know, sometimes you get eyeshadows and, oh yeah, y'all can see that now. Definitely. Okay. And it like you use the top layer and then all of a sudden your color is gone. Okay, you're not gonna have the problem with this one. All right. And this here you can see that I'm just like pressing in the product, so you don't even have to like swoop or anything. The product is like staying put because we put that base down. So I'm gonna go back with Candlelight now. Candlelight and press on the actual lid part here, give some color. Can you guys see that? Okay. So pressing on just the lid, we're going to start to create the definition. So you're getting one color on the lid, you're getting crystalline and below the brow bone. So this is the one that I did just light or deep ivory chroma, or oh my goodness, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Deep ivory for the perfecting concealer. And then over here we have liquid eyeshadow for the base. Okay, so I'm going to go over the base on the other side with the Chroma Fusion Candlelight. And these eyeshadows, I love that you can just press. You don't have to drag. And when you're pressing them, you're way less likely to get fallout. So it's like, bah. Okay, look at this. I love it. Okay. I will post a picture afterwards too, but I'm really just pressing this product in. I'm not dragging or anything and it's staying and I'm not getting like hardly any fallout here. Okay. That is how amazing these Chroma Fusion eyeshadows are. Now, there's a couple other options here. I have the Biscotti. That one's really good to do right below the brow bone if you don't want some shimmer up there. That one is also good to do like right here in your corner. So let's do that on this side. Just kind of press that in to give that definition that we're talking about. A little bit there. And we'll blend all these in a minute. Obviously, not going to blend themselves. The other thing that I like to use is going to be our crease brush. So it's going to be one that's like slanted. See that, how it's slanted? And this one is like a must-have eyeshadow brush. I see somebody on. Say, hey, you're with me. We're going to go and we're going to go through the crease with Gold Status. That one's right here, Gold Status. Okay. All right, so I'm going to drag it through the crease. I don't like to start at the corner, but I do go about halfway. I don't go all the way over. And, oh, like y'all can't even see this. Okay. Right here, drag halfway. Drag halfway. I feel like my eyes are like a pot of gold right now. Okay. Love it. I feel like this side we're going to go for like the more dramatic and this side we're going to go for like simple. So we're going to have like two different looks here. Okay, but I'm going down a little bit too. Like I'm hitting the crease halfway up and then I'm going down a little bit. So that way I'm getting like this whole area right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's like from here all the way over. So you're getting this whole area right here. Okay, gold status. This is a beautiful color, but I'm using the smaller part of the brush against the bottom, and then the crease is going up. All right. Totally feeling St. Patrick's Eve right now. All right. I would do less of the gold on the other side because we're going to kind of go like lighter. So I'm just going to press a little bit. We're definitely not going to go as much. Press. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Here's the fun part. Now we're going to go in with the green. Green. I really feel like, let's see. Oops. Okay. I hope y'all can still see. Okay, so you have moss, which is a more deeper green. You have emerald noir, which is a more emerald green. So I'm going to use emerald and moss on the dramatic side, and I'm just going to use moss on the other one because emerald is definitely a bold color. And I like to take the shorter side and put it against my eyelids, and I like to go at an angle. So like you can think about the angle from the end of your eyelid, your eyelashes, to your brow. Okay, so that's the angle I like to do. And I like to press right there. So I'm creating that line. See the line? And then I'm going to take the long part and I'm going to go in. So I've almost created like a V in my eye. See the V? And depending on how much or how deep you want it, I can go back and press more. But look how little, there's like no fallout here. This is definitely green. This color is really good for brown eyes, and it's also really good for green eyes. I've not really seen green too much on blue eyes, but if you're doing it for St. Patrick's Day, y'all rock it. I don't care what color eyes you have, okay? All right. That is like the perfect V. I'll blend that here in just a second. Or some people leave it as is. It is what it is. All right, so let's go back with moss. We're gonna come in with a different, I'm gonna get a clean one. Okay, so we're gonna go with moss. That's the deeper green. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, but less dramatic. So we're just gonna kind of pull that in and tap, tap, tap on the other side. Pull, tap. See, it's like way less. Big difference. And I can always go back. I'm going to take some of the moss on this side, though, and go inside the emerald noir just a little bit. So you're almost getting like a two-tone green. See, I started swooping on that one, and I got fallout now. So if you don't swoop, you don't have fallout. Just show you now. Easiest way with fallout, though, is to press in translucent powder before. All right, now we're going to get a blending brush, the blender. This is like a must-have too. And you're going to start small circles and go in. So outside, small circles, go in right in the middle first, and then go down. So you're not dragging that deep color up. You're going to drag it in and then down. See, even though that was like such a bold line, look how it blended. I love it. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go the other side and blend in. Just keep blending. Just keep blending. Maybe like Finding Nemo and Dory. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I know y'all can't hardly see that. I'll really take a picture and post it. But it's looking good. Okay. Yeah, green is definitely a color for, this is our highlighter Honey Glow. I'm going to take it and go on here on the inner corner and on the brow to kind of clean up, because I know I got some like crazy going on here. And then I'm going to use this to get some fallout. This is just a wet cloth. I'm just taking off some of my foundation though. But if you want like a precise line in here, you can definitely use like some eye makeup remover and kind of clean up along that. Okay. Look at that. All right. Loving it. Okay. So if you wanted this to be deeper, we could totally go back in with another layer and blend again, but I think it's perfect. It looks really good. One thing that you can do, since we're working on all this green, is taking a smudger brush, which I don't even see one, or one like this. We could use this one. So it's a double-ended. See that one? And I'm going to go with the Emerald Noir underneath my eye for the liner. And you can always spray this with finishing spray. Can you guys see that? Yeah. But you're using that to create eyeliner. Okay, let's go with moss on the other side. Ah! Keep hitting my thing. Okay. Way less. All right. Yo, this is so cool. Okay. So clean up in the brows and everything like that. And you know, if you want to go ahead and do brows, let's see. Where would be dark blonde. And I'm going to do an eyeliner too. We're going to totally do a wing. Actually, I think I'm going to need to go get that. This is our brow gel. It's not really going to fill in lines. It's going to hang on the hairs that are already there. It's definitely like putting them in place and saying, hey, stay there. Okay. That was dark blonde, just so you know. And all right, so we're going to do black. So we have blue, black, and brown. Can you guys see that so far? All right, eyeliner. I'm thinking a wing too on the side. I think it's gotta be. I'm gonna show you like the trick that I've been doing for a wing too. This one, we're gonna smudge it. So you can take a smudger brush or the one that we just did for the under. I don't like a precise line so much on a less dramatic eye. So you can see how that one's like smudged and this one's not. Yeah, okay. But we actually, kind of want to clean that up a little bit. I made a boo-boo there. Gonna have to fix that. Okay, so literally what I've been doing for a wing is to take a card, and this is just a gift card, and put it where I want the wing. Let me see if I can. And literally just drawing down the card. I mean, shabam. What? It's perfect. I think that is so neat and easy. So neat and easy. Excuse me. Okay. Whew. All right, so we're going to clean up the eyes. And the eyeshadow. I personally will do any kind of blush and stuff like that. This blush here, I want to say is like Juicy Peach. Or is it our highlighter? Juicy Peach, get it. Okay, that's a really good one. I think the peach would look really good with the green we got going on. So I'm just gonna highlight the cheekbones and just kind of do it underneath. And then Juicy Peach, I like to use the pointier side. We're gonna press where we want it. Press where we want it. Oops, sorry. You guys can see that. And then I flip it over and I blend it in. See? Oh, get it? Okay. And then we're gonna go with mascara. I'm gonna use the Ultimate Mascara. I already do have some on from earlier, but we're just gonna go over it. You can always use lash intensity for a more dramatic look. Definitely. I would love to know some St. Patrick's Day facts. If you're watching, share with us your St. Patrick's Day facts. What do you know about St. Patrick's Day? I always just remember the pub crawl. As a kid in Fort Smith. All right, there we go. I would say a tan lip or something with some shimmer. I think you could get by with a brown or even just a nude. We have, this is our old dark chocolate lip liner. So possibly something like that with a lighter lip gloss over it. Let's do this and see what we get. Is this a lip? Oh my gosh, this is dark. Holy moly. All right. That may not work out. We'll see. This is soft nude gloss. Let's see what it looks like over it. Nope. That is way too dark. I don't know if I've ever even put that lip liner on. All right, red lips. There we go. From cleaning it. Okay, what about probably not a pink or a red, because then you're getting into like looking like Christmas up in her. This one is really pretty. It's called Tenacious Taupe. That was a limited edition we had. A little while back. And then maybe like a lip gloss over it. Let's do what if we do Unique Mauve? That one's pretty. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Yep. Unique Mauve's really popular right now. All right. Let me know what you think. We didn't contour anything, but eyes. Thank you. Bye-bye.